Time now is 8:17 a.m. Um, yeah, just woke up. I only slept for 4 hours, a little bit more than 4 hours. Uh, because I fell asleep at around, I think, 4. And, yeah, oops, I messed up. My legs and arms are a bit sore. My legs, actually. My arms are fine, and my tongue is hurting a little bit, especially on the left side. My left side is hurting a little bit. Um, and it's been hurting since like a couple days ago, so yeah. Um, gonna have breakfast now. And then go to school. Um, yeah, so sleep deprivation I don't know why I didn't fall asleep immediately. I thought I'm super tired, but I didn't. I don't know why. Also, like, right before I sleep, the girl who I'm used to be friends with, like 12 million years ago, continued to DM me through Instagram and talk about anime, which is something that I've already suspected. Like 2 days ago, I'm like, oh, maybe she's also into anime. Turns out, like she said, she's an expert in this field. So we talked a little bit. But yeah, that is all. I'm gonna try to keep my videos as short and as clear and as straight to the point as possible. And yeah, subscribe to me, suckers. So it's 11:32. I'm really sleepy. Just at the math class, and I thought, while it's extremely easy, I think this is like one of the better like professors that I've seen so far, because he speaks really fast and really straightforward and to the point, so it's not boring at all, you know. And he's really energetic. Yeah, that is all. There's also a self-introduction type thing for my film class. I have no idea what are the assignments for anthropology class. It's syllabus is very confusing, and I still have no idea why isn't my script writing class like published or anything. So um, yeah, for the rest of the day, I'm gonna film and upload 2 reviews. Um, and yeah, and I'm gonna watch some TV shows. And yeah, I can sleep tomorrow. So there's that. I can sleep tomorrow. That's good. Um, yeah. Time now is 2 p.m. on February 17th, 18th. Um, yeah, had a 9 hour sleep. I fell asleep at around 3, and I just slept all the way until 12:30. It's quite amazing, actually. But yeah, I finally got to sleep, and it's fantastic. I feel energetic finally after 6 days. Um, so yeah, not much else really. Not much else. Oh shit! Did I forget to do a wrap up video yesterday? I think I did. I think I did forget. Well, anyways, what happened yesterday was I was going through Instagram, and Mary made a couple of, actually 3 Instagram stories. Because 2 days ago, I and Miriam and Zara and Lion, we went to Chunwan and just walked around and hang out and stuff. And yesterday, when I went through Instagram, I realized that Mary did the same thing with her friends, whoever those people are. It's not like she didn't take any photos of those people. I'm sure she went there with some of her friends, but she didn't take any photos where her friends are in it. And there was no way she's just gonna go there alone. So it's kind of weird. I mean, it's very much a coincidence. I know that. So when I saw Mary post these, I actually forwarded these Instagram stories to Miriam, and I said, you know, 一見曹操，曹操就走到，一見曹操，曹操就走到, which basically means speak of the devil in English. Like, oh, I mentioned Mary, now Mary has arrived. But on the next day, and Miriam's like, yeah, oh my god. Like, Miriam said when she was going through Instagram and she saw Mary's stories, she's like, whoa, hold up, what the hell? And then we continued to talk a little bit afterwards. She's like, do you think, and she doesn't think that way, but she's just asking me out of curiosity, I guess. Miriam's like, do you think you and Mary have a connection or something? And I said no, because I really don't think so. I think it's just a coincidence. I'm old, I'm 18 years old, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't believe in I believe in coincidence nowadays, okay? I don't overthink things. Things are coincidences, So, yeah. But it's just kind of interesting, And also, it just really like got me thinking, because when I showed Miriam, what Mary said to me and WhatsApp, Miriam was like, "What? Like, it's so weird. Again, Mary is one really unpredictable and understandable person. One moment she's acting really nice and sweet, and warm and accepting, and very honest, and then she would be taking care of her very young cousins. She would be a really nice older sister, like elder sister kind of person, and then the other moment she would be, I don't know, she doesn't show like her tits on Instagram or anything, but she would act a little sexual, only a little, a hint, like sticking her tongue out, showing her thighs and her feet, especially showing her thighs. People love thighs, okay? And but then she wouldn't be as like exposing as people like Sammy, or the other girl, what's her name, Yasmin. They would straight up show their cleavage in their Instagram. But Mary doesn't do that. She's not a thought. Maybe only a little, but then not really. And then the other thing, she would be trying out e-cigarettes and vaping on a skateboard like she's some rebellious kid. And then another moment she would be, I don't know, like designing a very fancy, like millennial looking pamphlet for something. I don't know. She's just left and right and left and right and left and right. There was no predicting, which is just fascinating, And then like all these rumors about her being like kind of manipulative and get a little evil. According to Miriam said one of her friends, she forgot who. Even if she remembers, I probably wouldn't know who, but one of Miriam's friends told Miriam that Mary was the one responsible. So according to Miriam's friend, Mary is the one responsible for not bullying, but sort of targeting Caroline, which makes Mary someone quite evil and hateful. But then it's just a rumor. Nobody knows what actually happened, maybe except for Oliver. And some people had been calling, like, oh, the group of friends Mary's in, they're kind of like bitches. They're kind of bitches. Except from what I've seen, Mary also at the same time tries to distance herself from her closest friends. Not really because Mary despises them, but because Mary believes that she is different. Like the time her friends are screaming crazy because they found some fish in the middle of a river during the biology field trip thing on September 7th, 2019, and then Mary would step aside. Um, and then all at the same time, like all on top of that, from what I've learned from Mary, directly from her, from our conversation, Mary actually is not as surface level as she seems to be, but she doesn't try to hide it either. Like, she knows that she had done some terrible things, she had made some terrible decisions, she had gone through some shit, and she's just such an enigma, and it's so difficult to sort of figure her out. And also, if she's really like the bitch kind of person, why doesn't she post photos of her and Isaiah together on Instagram? Maybe she does, but only on her private. I actually don't know, but still, she's just all over the place, and you know that's what makes her interesting. You know, Miriam at one point even asked, like, do you think one of the reasons why we were interested in Mary is because you and Mary stopped knowing each other? Like, you stopped knowing about Mary, thus making Mary kind of mysterious. And I think, yeah, that's actually kind of one of the reasons why. Is that I just stopped knowing her. She's a stranger again, and I just stopped knowing her. And that's one of the things that make her interesting. Um, but yeah, earlier today, yesterday, no, 2 days ago, or I think 3 days ago, Leo asked me, "Oh, when is Cedric gonna come back to Hong Kong?" And I was like, "Why are you suddenly asking?" And then I said, "Well, Cedric has been back for 3 months already." You know, and it's really sad. If we're back at school right now, and Cedric is back for like 2 days, everyone's gonna know already. But nowadays, time goes fast. So 3 months had gone by. Leo still doesn't know that Cedric is back in the country. So yeah, rip. And then Pink earlier today texted me like, "Oh, how do I write a big essay?" Yeah, there is that. There is that. Not much else. So what am I gonna do today? Pretty simple. I don't want to do any album reviews today. I will not. I'm gonna play Minecraft. I'm gonna watch anime and watch a movie tonight. I'm gonna continue with my college homework. I did some college homework stuff, some anthropology stuff, and they're so far pretty interesting. But only so far. I don't know. But yeah, that is all. That is all. That is all. I just made myself a bacon cheese sandwich, which is really nice. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm like really thirsty. I drank like 2 cups of water. Just in the morning, which is something that I usually never do. Yeah, you know, there's that. I'm also gonna film the video where I talk about what happened 2 days ago. And it's gonna be very exciting and explosive. Yay! What the fuck? So I was in the middle of editing my video, and then it suddenly blacked out for like 3 minutes, and then now it's on, and it's like this. And it's not the first time this had happened. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna reboot the whole thing. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on. The whole thing is just fat. The whole thing is just fat now. What happened? What the hell? Okay. Okay. Close the tabs. Close the tabs. It's normal that every time I try to close a window, it just freezes and it just starts buffering for like a minute. It's considered normal now. Okay. Okay, what the hell? Okay, this is gonna be quick. It's 2:49 a.m. right now. I know I'm late. I can't, man. I can't watch 3 episodes of an anime plus one movie plus play Minecraft within 5 hours. That's just, I just can't do that. But I'm gonna sleep now. I'm gonna sleep for about 5 hours, which is better than 2 days ago. I'm gonna take the math class tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Um, One thing I want to talk about is I've been thinking quite a bit about Mary, of course, again, given that the conversation is brought up, and I feel like there is really no point in trying to go after Mary. And I know I've said this already, like May, in May 2020, but I feel like I have another solid reason, and that is part of the reason why I like her is because she's so mysterious. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. So even if I manage to get together with her, it's going to be awkward because we don't have that proximity. We don't have that similarity. We don't have anything, other than how I'm interested in who the hell is she. So yeah, you know, like if I go after someone like Miriam, for example, like it would work out way better. Like even though that's not gonna happen. And also Miriam's into another person, I think. Like Zara and the lion had been talking about how Miriam and this other person are hanging out together and they're gonna date at any point. Um, but yeah, I I don't know. I mean, as much as I still believe that Mary's a very interesting person, I think like just it's impossible. It's not right. You know, the the best thing I can do, the most I can do, is to write the short film and have her character be an amazingly interesting character, so that when she watches it, she knows who she is from my point of view. And when other people watch it, they know how interesting of a person Mary is. That is the most service I can give Mary. You know, that's the only thing. Um, I'm going to bed. Okay, so time now is 8:55 a.m. I don't have much time now. Class starts at about 5 minutes. I ate boiled egg. My legs are still sore. God damn, that mountain got me good. Uh, um, I am. Yeah, I made myself a cup of Ovaltine, which is like not really hot chocolate. It's more like a bunch of maltose, but it's good enough. It's whatever. Um, yeah, and then I'll be going to my math class like right now. Okay. Zoom meeting. Okay, join a meeting. Join. I'm gonna. Okay, so. What the heck? Why did I download something? I didn't mean to download something. Oh, come on. Okay, anyways, I'm not gonna do too much today. I'm only going to be, yeah, I'm going to be, reviewing a movie. I'm gonna continue editing the, Chinwan travel vlog thing, which I spent a lot of time editing, even though I've only filmed, like, I don't know, 30 minutes worth of material, and usually if it's 30 minutes long, I can take about an hour or even less to edit it. Yesterday I spent like 2 hours just editing the first half. I definitely put more effort into it, finding the background music and all that, and with cool photos and slideshows and whatever. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Um, Not much else. Um, the other girl. So earlier, like a few days ago, I think 3 days ago, I said, this one girl whom I used to know like 7 years ago suddenly found my IG and spoke to me, and I used to be friends with her and another girl at the same time, and it's kind of funny looking back. I have so many female friends, but there's another girl, and the first one directed me to the other one, and I DM'd the other one saying, "Hi, it's me," because otherwise she's gonna be like, "Who the hell are you?" And we didn't talk much, um, but she's friendly, so there's that. Um, yeah, I'm entering. Bye bye. All right, it's 10:46 p.m. Something really interesting just happened, but I'm gonna only get to that a little bit later. Yeah, had my dinner. Finally finished editing my Chunwan video, which is fantastic. It's like, usually I'm a harsh critic on my own videos, but this has got to be one of the best videos I've ever edited on my channel. Holy crap. Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's got the background music. It's got I don't have any animation softwares, but I added some stuff on it, which made it fancier and a little bit more attention pulling. It's a very fascinating. It's a very entertaining, way more entertaining than just me talking like right now. Um. Anyways, not much happened. I guess last night the girl from a long time ago continued to speak to me just for a little bit. Like once we started talking about anime, all she talks about is anime. Like I have a sneaking suspicion, not even a suspicion, like I assume that when she's speaking to me, to her, it's like speaking to a stranger because to me it feels that way. It feels like I'm speaking to a stranger because I don't remember what kind of things we talk about when we used to be friends like 8 years ago. Second of all, we both of us have probably already changed so drastically. Like our personality, the way we even look, the way we even speak, our acting and our like the way we act and our behaviors are totally probably totally different. So, yeah, to me it's like speaking to a stranger. Just knowing that I used to know that person. It's like Tom. First day of Form 1, September 1st, 2014, Tom comes up to me. Yo, we were kindergarten classmates. And I'm like, what? But I still got along with him. I didn't run from him. I guess I didn't have a choice. Um, okay, anyways. I've yet to finish my other short film script. I finished one already. And the short film guy read it, I think, a couple days ago. And he didn't say much. He's just like, good. Find someone to help you. But I want to finish another one because I think the other one is a little easier to make and a little more direct and to the point. Um, Leo, again, I have said this. Leo plans to hike with me and Cedric again. I mean, we already did that once, like at around Form 4, when we hiked at around, in the summer between Form 3 and Form 4, which is 2017. I went to Leo's the mysterious Misty Bay, and we went hiking there. It feels like 2 years ago, but actually it's 4 years ago. Holy fuck! Speaking of old memories, Bernice just requested to follow my private IG account. Finally. Which is shocking because I've always thought, yeah, maybe it's never going to happen. Like at this point, I'm just like, yeah, I give up. I mean, how many years has it been since I've spoken to her? Like, don't you think it's a little fucking depressing that every time I talk about people, I always say things like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6, 7, 8 years ago, because in the last few years, I didn't socialize with anyone. And whenever I have friends, I always lose them. I lose like 95% of all my friends. I piss them off, or even more likely, they get tired of me. And for Bernice, it's a bit of both. I and Bernice we have been, just watch my recap videos. Come on. Bernice had been a pretty important part of the history of me, even though not the biggest part, I would say, but she's definitely one of the main reasons why I act like how I act nowadays. You know, she's the one who got me into the world of conspiracies, into the network of lies and secrets. If it weren't for her, I would be a normie idiot right now, probably. I can't even imagine. Um, and of course, we had been friends for about a year, and we had a huge argument, a huge fight, a fight that had spiraled out of control and had become basically the my school version of World War One, or actually two, or actually one. I don't know. Leave me alone. Where Jordana, Linda, Jeffrey, Natalie, Cedric, and me team up. Oh God, Bernice just liked one of my videos. Notification on the laptop. Good to know. And all 6 of us teamed up and bullied the hell out of Bernice. And and to be fair, Bernice wasn't helpless at that point because there's Bernice's mom, who's really supportive of her. Miss Solomon is on her side for some reason, of course. Mr. Thompson is on her side for a while. And then Keith was probably on her side. But then, who knows? Pete was on her side. Umbrielle might be on her side. So she has an army as well, but nowhere near as powerful as my army. My army was so powerful, I couldn't handle it myself, and it fell flat on my face, and it ruined my life instead. Um, speaking of what happened, you know, it's it's February 19th today, and 5 years ago, I think at around today, I argued with Jordana, and there's this whole um, strong people live, weak people die. If you want to live, then if you want to be strong, then if you want to gain my respect, then be strong. Otherwise, why don't you just die? Which is a sentence that, out of all the things that people have said to me in my entire life so far, that is the one that hurts the most. I think I was having dinner. Was I? I forgot. But I was either having dinner or I was in my bedroom. But I immediately teared up. I immediately teared up after seeing this. Call me a pussy. Call me sentimental, but it really hurt. Jordana used to be very good with her words because every single syllable she utters are like are like daggers. They cut right through you, like your hot butter. Um. Yeah, that's why it collapsed on my face, on my whole body as well. Might as well. Not much else. Natalie, I think yesterday, told me that she and Grant and Olivia and Kingsley had a double date. Oh, look at us! So both of us have have girlfriends and boyfriends. Oh, we're so mature. Unlike this dude, who clearly has no romantic experience whatsoever. But no, we are the grown-ups. Look at us, so cool, so cool. Every day I wake up, someone else is going to text me saying good morning. Someone's gonna care about me, unlike this dude. In any case, I don't know why Bernice suddenly decided to. I mean, a couple years ago, when I tried to follow Bernice on IG, she would just ignore me. But now she's okay. I think it's Miriam's doing, probably. I mean, I don't know how close is Miriam with Bernice, but given that 3 days ago I told Miriam, say, I still remember Bernice, but I wasn't sorry for bullying her. Or not bullying. It was more like I waged a war against her, which is probably worse. I don't know, but I don't feel sorry for that. Whatever happened, happened. It had negative consequences. You know, I had to go through. I was held accountable for it. I had to go through terrible things because of that. Even worse than what Bernice had to go through. Though Bernice was definitely the second biggest loser in that whole thing. I'm the first, of course. Yeah, maybe it's Miriam's doing. I don't know, but it's good news, and let's keep it that way. I don't know if at some point we'll be able to speak. Maybe this is it. But next time, if somehow I'm able to speak to her, I'll tell her that her birthday present is still right here. It's still sitting right here. Birthday present she gave me in the summer of 2015. Here. That's literally what she gave me in the summer of 2015. Alright. History, history, history. I forgot to mention that Mary posted 2 more Instagram posts, stories, not posts. One where she's buying some sort of drink with 2 other girls and tagging them. I get it, Mary. You have 12,000 friends. I get it. Second story where she's hiking with Iris, who's again, I think Cedric's cousin or something. Again, everything's so connected. I don't understand why. Miriam, 3 days ago, Miriam revealed that Ernest is somehow related to her. Iris somehow related to Cedric. And okay, so Iris was there, and then the short-haired table tennis girl is there. I know her real name, but I can't think of a fake name for her. Mary's there, and the other girl is there with the big earlobes, and they went hiking, and Mary brought like a cute little white dog with her all the way up the mountains, man, all the way at the peak, and they took a photo, just 4 girls. Given that I think yesterday or was it 2 days ago, Mary just went to Chunwan, and now she's hiking. Like, damn, you are a busy girl. You got places to go. You get invited to everywhere. You might as well purchase a plane ticket to Cairo, Egypt right now. Yeah. Shout out to Mary. I need to find reasons to hate her, because otherwise I won't be able to get over her. Which is tragic, I guess. So time now is 2:10 p.m. on February 20th. Just gonna do a real quick video. I want to follow up. Okay, I haven't completed my second short film script yet. Technically the third out of this wave of short films. Anyways, I'm gonna do it. Speaking of writing, scripts. My script writing class professor finally sent us an email. Like 5 days after the semester had started. Good job. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. I'm looking forward to it a lot, actually. I gotta check if Bernice is still following me. Maybe this morning she's like, you know what, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna unfollow him again. I'm gonna check again. I had an interesting dream. It's been a long time since I've had dreams. I had a dream where it's the last day of school, and for some reason the DSEs were already over. and I and Marty, we were like pretending, like we were acting in front of the class as like a prank or something, and it was really weird. Um, but yeah, it was pretty cool. That is all for today. I'm gonna film a couple videos, edit a couple videos. I want to do some college homework. Duh, of course. Natalie and Cedric are totally unresponsive on WhatsApp. It's like they don't even want to be my friend. Um, except for, I guess, again, Natalie's busy. I guess, sure. Um, but say something, say something. Um, there's something that I've been thinking about for the last 2 days, and that is when I grow up, I would actually have to make most of my movies in Hong Kong, which is terrible idea because I unfortunately write better in English than in Cantonese because I grew up watching and consuming American and British media way more than I do local media because local media sucks ass. That's why a lot of people in Hong Kong would rather watch tons of animes and tons of K dramas and Thai dramas than to watch our own stuff because our own stuff is so bad. So yeah, but the reason why I want to some of my movies and TV shows are better if it's a Hong Kong production is because it would culturally make sense. If my story, Conspiracies, is an American production and a majority of my audience is American, I mean, even if I do a Hong Kong production, I would also want a bunch of Americans to see it, of course. But if it's an American production, people would be like, what the fuck is going on? The school systems, the school uniforms, the prefects, the culture itself, the way kids speak is so much more different in the USA versus in Hong Kong. So my conspiracy story wouldn't work as well in USA. Someone from South Korea or Japan or Thailand or Vietnam or Malaysia or Singapore or Taiwan or China might be able to relate to my story way more than Americans or Canadians do. So I feel like I should probably make that TV show in Hong Kong, which is difficult, but I'm considering it. Time now is 11:09 p.m. I made myself so there's a leftover piece of thick toast in the fridge, and I decided to Frenchify it, and then I added peanut butter and bananas, and the leftover egg is made into a fried egg as well. Looks good. Diet on. I had a discussion with Pink. Pink told me that Topher has been really harsh towards her when playing Apex Legends, telling her, "Why are you zoning out? Why are you so bad at aiming?" And she decided to quit the Discord and WhatsApp groups for the Apex Legends. Meanwhile, Topher did not yell or complain at Queenie, like almost at all. And so there's that. And I told Pink about, the whole Miriam Zara trip thing. So there's that. I was gonna play Minecraft now, but I don't know if I have the time. If I play for 1.5 hours now, it's going to be at least 12:30 after midnight, and then bit risky, but I'll try. Yeah, this is it. This is it for today. I did some college homework as well, just a little, no rush. And there's one dude originally from my film class last year, the noir class. He's in the script writing class. Holy shit! If I can, I hope like we collaborate, and then I'm gonna bring this up. Like, last year we were in this film noir class, and he's like a connoisseur or something. He's like a noir connoisseur. Like he knows a lot about movies, like, and he's really active, and during class, and I'm just sitting on my chair like bruh, you know a lot. And I don't know that much, to be honest. All I'm doing is watching anime. I'm gonna watch Kaguya later. Alright. Peace. Time now is 12:37 afternoon. I woke up like an hour ago, but I decided to just lay on my bed for a long time. Yeah, I fell asleep at around 2:30, and I just slept all the way to 11 something, so that's about 8.5 hours, a little bit more, and that is great news. I mean, yeah. Also, it's been 5 days since I've not left my apartment, but I planned not to do that today as well, even though I originally wanted to. And so if I don't go out today, then maybe I'll go out a couple days later. That would make it 7 days being in my apartment, one whole week. I want to go out, do push-ups, do sit-ups, do pull-ups, and not run, because running is a cardio exercise. Cardio. That means heart. That literally means heart. Cardio exercise, heart exercise. Aerobic exercise, which means breathing. Lots of aerobic respiration going on, and that is going to burn a lot of my calories and make me thinner. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do push-ups, sit-ups. I'm going to try to find things like heavy things to lift. I'm going to do jumping jacks. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like the kind of jump where you have to press the floor and then your legs go from behind to near you. You stand up, you hop, and you clap, and then you go back down again, and you repeat over and over again. I don't know if that's called a jumping jack or not. I'm making words up. Anyways, today I'm not gonna do too much, honestly. College homework, album review, Minecraft video, and Mad Men. I also have to watch a movie for my film class, so that's pretty interesting. Also, the script writing class professor finally sent us an email, and I've said this already, but one dude from my noir class was in the script writing class, which is pretty interesting. This other girl from Brazil, she's from the noir class. No, she's from the English class last year, and now she's in the film one class, which is also pretty interesting. Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Looking forward to Tuesday. Today is a Sunday, so Tuesday would theoretically be the day I have to go out and do the run. Unless I do that tomorrow, that is also fine, you know? Who knows? Yeah, not much else. No news from the school side of things, no news from the short film side of things, though I want to finish my tiny short film script that I started writing like a week ago. Because I was watching Suspiria, and one of the scenes was like two of the main characters just speaking in front of a person who's sleeping and snoring, and I thought that it would be a great idea to have a story where two characters try to rob someone who's asleep. But is he actually asleep though? No one knows. And that's basically, it's a very simple premise, but a simple 3-minute long short film needs a simple premise. Nothing all that fancy or crazy. Yeah, Bernice is still following me. That's cool. I totally think it's Miriam. Miriam probably told Bernice and said that I'm happy for Bernice, and Bernice like, yep, you know what? I'll follow him. But that's great. Hopefully we can have another conversation at some time in the future, even though it's extremely unlikely. That same goes for Mary. I don't think I'll ever speak to Mary ever in real life because the grad din is not happening. Graduation ceremony is canceled. Nobody cares anymore. Everybody's moved on. And aside from me, of course. And it's kind of infuriating. And I was speaking to Pink yesterday a little bit more, and I said I've pretty much given up on trying to speak to Mary because there's no point in that anymore. You know, She probably has way better people to hang out with, way better friends, way more interesting friends, way more experienced friends than me, you know? Mary's studying, like physically, in another school, and she's meeting all kinds of people there, you know? I'm like nothing. So, the fact that I had 2 conversations with her last year is already a blessing. I'm not even friends with her. I'm not, let alone romantic relationship. It's just two friendly conversations. And that's already good enough. My standards are really low. My bar is set really low. Um yeah. Time now is 12:33 a.m. after midnight. Originally I wanted to cuz my mom somehow got a hold of some sort of box that allows people to watch channels from other countries in real time, um, which is pretty cool. I don't know why I sound so like technologically old when I said that, but it's not something that I'm able, and I don't think people are usually able to do this. But there's this box, and like you can watch TV channels from anywhere across the world. It's insane. And of course, the biggest channel in Japan, NHK General, is on there, and they're playing Attack on Titan. Every Sunday midnight, 12:10 a.m. And in the website it says Sunday 24:10 a.m., which actually means Monday morning 0010. So it's the midnight between Sunday and Monday, if you know what I mean. And in Hong Kong, that is Sunday 11:30. So I'm like, bro, I gotta watch Attack on Titan. Though I was just taking a shower and I missed it, so rip. But I can do that next Sunday. I and Pink talked a little more. Pink required help from me because she had to write an essay, and she used because she was playing Apex Legends with Topher, and Topher yelled at her, like, "Why are you zoning out?" Like, what did Topher say again? Why are you zoning out? You're shooting at air. And Pink said, "Well, I'm lagging. How about you? You're not very. You're not playing very well either. I mean, you're the first person to die on our team." And she used that as an example of like communication error or something in an English essay, which is kind of weird, but okay. As far as Mary stuff go, no idea, honestly. Um, Again, I give up. I can't do anything. And if I look at the people around me, if I look at Leo and Pink, oh, they're dating. I look at Natalie and Grant, oh, they're dating. Zara's dating. Cedric's also dating. Jordana, I hope she's not. If she is, I'm gonna punch her. But if I look around me, everybody's dating. But then at the same time, I can't not look at people like, oh fuck. I just revealed that Zara's dating. Well, to be fair, that's not a secret anymore because last time we met, Zara's like, "Yep, I have a boyfriend already. I think you should know. I think you know already because Topher told Leo and Leo and Pink told me on September 10th last year, and it's been how many months? Even though it felt like it has been 1 week since Zara had started dating, but holy shit, it's been 5 months already. That's insane. She's been dating for 5 months and hasn't broken up with that person already? Jeez. Um anyways. It felt like a week. Um yeah, not much else. I Again, it sucks if I look at the people around me and go, okay, people are dating. I want to know how it feels to date someone in secondary school. I mean, the drama and the secrets that must have stirred from that must be insane, and it must be a totally crazy experience. But I will never be able to experience that, you know. Um, and yeah, it's whatever. I guess on the bright side of things, I am able, by not being able to experience that, I'm able to experience not experiencing that, which in and of itself is also an experience. Like, sometimes I think to myself, the one merit of being this lonely, you know, when you're not lonely, when you're hanging out with friends, you're seeing a lot of things, you're seeing a lot of people, you're witnessing a lot of things, and you have a lot of experience, right? But that I can't. I don't have a lot of friends. I'm lonely as hell. But one merit about being lonely as hell is that you will know how it feels to be lonely as hell, while people who aren't doesn't know. So that's one thing. I don't know how much does it help, but on the bright side of things, there's that. I mean, aside from not being able to experience what it's like dating someone in secondary school, I also don't know how it feels to be officially a staff member in sports day, or be up there on the quiz competition, or winning an award, even though I've done that one time but nobody remembered, or joining one of those friggin' United Nation things, model. Like, I've never experienced any of that. I don't know how that feels. So my school life is automatically worse, and that's just the truth, unfortunately. Yeah, but again, if I look at others, I would think to myself, God damn, I have to speak to Mary. But you know what? Even if it doesn't happen, honestly, I can't do anything about it. So I'm just gonna have to let it go. I mean, and last year, May, at the end of May, I was like, you know what? I let it go, and that was really difficult for me. But I mean, again, if Mary shows up, if miraculously, for some miraculous reason, right? I and Mary see each other in real life, which I don't think will ever happen. This whole grad din thing, they took $1,000 from us for the food and the stuff 2 years ago because of the grad din. I spent $1,200 on the suit. All gone to waste. Goodbye. And I hope it fucking stays that way. Because honestly, I'm already disappointed. By giving me hope, you're only going to make me feel angry, because I'm not going to think you're genuine. I think you would be lying. If somebody tells me that grad din is happening, I would say you're fucking lying. Fuck off. So, yeah. I guess at some point in the beginning of Form 2, people were like, "Oh, maybe Jordana and I are dating." Like, but it was like a bit of a joke, because everybody at that point knows how cringy and how awkward I am, and how there's no way I would be able to date such a talented fucking goddess, such a hot, talented, just insane, just complex goddess like Jordana. And it was a bit of a joke, but some people actually took it seriously, and Nick had to pull me away. Like, that was an experience, but it wasn't official at all, you know? And at the end of the day, was Jordana respectful towards me? Hell no. Jordana thought I was a peasant as well. Jordana treated me like garbage as well. And in such a covert way that nobody would be able to detect. Not even a detective. Yeah. And I hope Natalie doesn't break up with Grant, because then she'll have to move on to what? Her 7th? Meanwhile, I stay on my 0th? And I don't think they will, because they've been at it for 1.5 years. 1 year and 2 months, actually. 1 year and 2.5 months. And I don't think they're going to break up at any point, honestly. Will they marry? I don't know. But if they do have a breakup, it's going to be like a mutual understanding kind of stuff. It's not going to be ugly at all. I mean, again, secondary school's over. Ugly breakups are rarer by the days. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. I really don't. And some other dude is in love with Miriam, according to Zara and the Lion. So, yeah. And Miriam's not my type. I mean, Miriam's a really nice person, surprisingly. But she's probably a little too straightforward and a little bit too positive for my type. Meanwhile, we have Natalie, who is a little bit too practical for me. Like, living with her is hell. Living with Natalie is like hell. Like, she's gonna be like, oh, why are you so irresponsible? Why are you so slow? Why are you so this? Why are you that? Why are you this? Why are you that? And Natalie's toxic as hell. So if Natalie's nicer, and if Natalie is more empathetic towards people, then I would consider it. So yeah. Mary, I don't even know Mary, to be honest. Like, why am I even saying, oh, marry this, marry that, when I don't even know her? I guess part of the reason why I'm interested in her, because I don't know her, and she's such a mystery to me, you know? And, yeah, fuck. And then now I'm in college, and I'm in the kind of college where 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds can study in, because anyone of any age can study in. But in universities, it's all adolescents. So yeah. To be fair, I don't expect myself. You know what? I'm just gonna be one of those people who will probably either not date someone until very old, or will never date someone and will die alone and will be mistaken for being a romantic. I'm just not lucky. That can happen. Who knows, man? Who knows? You know, by the end of primary school, I was like, okay, secondary school is gonna be simpler, right? It's gonna be simpler. I'm gonna change. It's gonna be a new chapter, a new dawn, a new day, and it's gonna be like my life is finally going to be stable. Hell fucking no. I had no idea. My actual real life has begun. The real actual chaos has begun. And then now that secondary school's over, I'm like, okay, you know what? Life is gonna be boring and stable again. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I meet so many interesting, complicated, insane people. I hope I get into a network of people and things and drama and relationships. I hope I get into a world, a spider web of weird things, so that I can abandon my old one. Like, just, why do I feel so hot right now? Holy crap. Okay. I don't know what happened. But yeah, essentially that's what I'm trying to say. I hope that in the future, I will be able to find a group of people, a whole goddamn sea of people who are so complicated and interesting and insane, and I would be in those people, and I would be able to forget about secondary school things. Even as much as I love secondary school things, I need a reason to abandon it. I need a reason to forget it. I need a reason to erase my memories. Have an amnesia. Just go have an amnesia. Just goodbye. Throw it in the back. Just goodbye. But there's nothing I can do. I'm only one dude. Okay? what can one do, you know? So, I'm gonna watch some TV shows, actually, listen to music, and before that I'm gonna do a little more homework, no rush, and yeah, that's all. I mean, what else? If possible, if tomorrow I have time, I want to just go out and do workout, just push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, whatever. And I want to begin my 4 meals a day plan. I want to eat lots of chicken, drinks lots of milk. Um, Again, who fucking knows if I would be able to see Mary in real life again? Who knows? Honestly, chances are lower than a motherfucker. Even fucking Natalie sees fucking Jordana in Hong Kong fucking university. Like, oh wow, meeting people is so easy. Meeting people is so easy. Just fuck you. Imagine existing. So pathetic. It must be so goddamn easy. For me, when secondary school's over, everyone pretty much died. Okay? Everyone's dead. I can't say hi to them. I mean, social media exists, sure, but there would be no point. But for someone like Natalie, sure, why not? Just go. Just say it. But I'm not Natalie. I'm not some social person. I can't do that. People will see me and think to themselves, you're a creep. You just said hi to me without any reason whatsoever. You're a creep. But if someone like Natalie does it, or if someone like, I don't know, anyone in Potato Gang, anyone, Kingsley, Ernest, if they do it, hey, a friend. If I do it, what are you doing? Who are you? I don't remember you anymore. Who's this guy? Tragic with a capital T. Time now is 1:49 p.m. on February 22nd, or, yep. Yeah, I had a pretty interesting dream where I and Nick, we were back at school, and it's already past lunchtime, and we had to sneak back up, and we don't want any teachers to find us. So as we're walking up the staircase, I found that there were like 3 teachers walking down towards us. Not necessarily towards us, but walking down. So at first we're like, okay, hide. So we went back, we backtracked. And then I realized that the teachers are faster than us, and there's no point in doing that. I'm only going to make myself look more suspicious by doing that. So I just walked normally then. Anyways, I woke up, no news, no WhatsApp messages, no important notifications, nothing crazy. As expected, I actually haven't finished making my other tiny short film script. I'm calling it Two Heavens. Two Heavens, which is actually named after Death Grip's song. And I really love this idea. This idea I came up with like way more spontaneously than the previous one. Yeah, let's hope that I can do something about it. Anyways, I'm not gonna do too much today. I'm gonna film a TV review, edit it. I'm gonna watch some anime, and then I'm gonna go out and do some workout, and then afterwards I'm gonna go back home, take a shower again, and then dinner, and then I will do college homework. Actually, I may not even go out. I may or may not go out because I have a lot of college homework to do. Not necessarily the kind of homework that I'd have to hand in like immediately tomorrow, but still recorded lectures from my anthropology class. I want to watch a movie by the end of the day because I need to watch it for film class. In the entire film class syllabus thing, there are only 2 movies that I've seen, so I don't have to watch them, and that is The Godfather and The Truman Show. but I have to watch like Crazy Rich Asians and Avatar. I mean, I've seen Avatar, but that's so long ago, and I'm not a big fan of Avatar. Um, Definitely not a big fan. That's why I don't really talk about it, because I'm just not really that interested in the movie or anything. Crazy Rich Asians. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but it it just feels like it's going to be a very stupid, haha, funny movie. Um, so yeah, um, there we go. There we go. That's it for today. I spoke a lot yesterday, so I want to keep it down again. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it down. I miss Mary, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's impossible, and we all know it. Time now is 12:24 a.m. after midnight. Yeah, not much. I'm a little bit late on my schedule because I had to wait until my Minecraft gameplay video gets compressed into MP4 format, and then now I can edit it finally, and then later I have to listen to music and watch a movie. That's probably gonna leave me at 2:30, so I'm gonna have about 5.5 hours of sleep, and then tomorrow I'm gonna take my script writing class, which is the class that I'm most excited about out of the four courses that I'm taking in this semester, and yeah, if I can, actually I must, because it's been 7 fucking days since I've not left my apartment. Tomorrow I will be going out, working out. I will be doing, I think, 60 push-ups. Actually 50 is fine. So I'm going to do 50 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 5 pull-ups. Here's the thing. Sit-ups are like way easier than push-ups. I can do like 50 sit-ups in 1 minute, and that's already low. I think I can actually do a little more. I forgot, but people around my age can do way more than 50, like 60, 70, 80 within 1 minute. And then push-ups are way harder for some reason. Like you have to support your entire body on both your arms and then go down and up again without your knees touching the ground. That is, come on, that's difficult. That's difficult. I can't do. So I'm gonna do 50, but of course not within a minute. I would die. That's not possible for me. But I would do 50, and that's fine. And then pull-ups. That's even worse. How do you pull your entire body weight upwards just with your two hands? How do you even do that? I can't do that. So if I'm able to do even one tomorrow, I would be impressed. But if I'm able to do one, I might as well do 5. And 5 would be the limit. I don't want to break my arms. That's all. That's all. That is all. Mary made 3 more Instagram stories. Just some cafe, some cake, some biscuits or something. I don't know. It appears that, I feel like I have just sort of the experience I've had with Zara, Miriam, and the Lion, even though they're not the popular kids, they're not Mary, they're not Potato Gang. I feel like what I've done is I'm like, I've experienced one of those things where Grant and Oliver would go out for dinner, and they would go to this fancy, expensive place, and they would just walk around and take some photos of like the view and stuff. I feel like I've just experienced one of those, and Mary's experiencing those activities like twice or thrice a week. But I'm only experiencing that once in my entire life, which is already good enough. Yeah, that is all. Again, chances with Mary, 0. Chances with short film, 0.1. So I guess I have to focus on my short film. And also, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hip hip hooray, explosions, yay. and I will live. Yeah, speaking of living, I haven't my emotions, man. It's so stable nowadays. It's been an entire year, and emotionally I'm so stable. It's actually a little scary. Like, I'm so emotionally normal right now. Okay, I'm gonna edit the Minecraft video, watch a movie. That's it. Okay, so time now is 9:49 a.m. in the morning of February 23rd. In about 8 minutes or so, I'm gonna join in the Zoom meeting for my script writing class. It's exciting. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah. Um, Anyways, I still haven't finished my super duper short film script number 2, or actually 3, because I wrote like this birthday one where this guy celebrates his birthday alone, but I just thought it wasn't good enough. Um, so aside from that, really not much else. I want to play some Minecraft today. I also at the same time want to and have to go downstairs and just do some push-ups or sit-ups. Just do some stuff, and yeah, and just work out a little bit. I don't know if Mary will. I don't know if I and Mary will be able to see each other again. However, if that ever happens, which is like I don't know how possible, but I don't think it's that possible. But if it does, then I'm gonna make sure Mary's gonna be like, "Whoa, this guy has clearly worked out," and look at me right now. I've clearly not worked out, um, which is embarrassing. Um, uh, yeah, I don't know. Play Minecraft. What else? Oh yeah, the uh, yeah, not much else. I'm not gonna film any reviews. I'm gonna edit Thoughts Update. I'm gonna upload a Minecraft video, and everything's gonna be fine, and everything's gonna be boring and stuff. Yeah, it just sucks that one of the reasons why the last few months just felt like 1 week is because life is just so boring. It's nothing but just online college, which is boring as hell. Um, Short film, which goes nowhere, and I have little to no social life. If only school went on for a little longer and I've made a few more friends, then my social life would have been way more fruitful right now when the pandemic started. If only the school went on for a little while, a little more. I could make friends with, you know, like people, if I get even closer to Oliver or something. I'm happy with what I have right now, but what I have right now isn't much. So um, it's kind of sad. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm so fucking ugly. I don't know why, but every time. Okay, so if I speak normally in front of a camera, I look fine. I look like a normal human being. But then when people take photos of me, I always look like a piece of trash. I don't know why. It's like I'm a totally different person when someone is holding the camera or a phone and filming me. I'm just like I'm just like this. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm so, like, I look so stupid every single time. I don't know why. But now I'm holding my own phone filming myself. You know what? Nothing's wrong. It's fine. But if somebody else is doing it, no matter who else, I look like a total idiot. I don't know why. It's just it's so frustrating. It's It's 1:20 p.m. Just had my script writing class, and it's pretty great. I watched this movie called The Lookout, and it's not that great, but it was a good class. And this is the first Zoom meeting because I want to go out there, like I want to just present myself out there, and I just can't hide myself in the shadows forever, you know. So I actually had my video on, and like 2/3 of the entire class had their videos on. So you know what? I'm gonna put my video on, and the whole time I was really conscious of all the small movements. But I guess in a real classroom situation, if I had to scratch my head, scratch my nose, maybe turn to the side because I've been sitting in the same posture for like 2 hours, and I want to change my posture a little bit. I kind of have to do it in front of everyone, and it's got to be normal. So I don't know why, but in a Zoom setting, because I'm in my fucking pajamas, I am more conscious of little actions like scratching my hair or yawning. I want to yawn, but I can't yawn. Um, I didn't say one thing. I kind of want to, but I didn't say one thing. Though next class, I will try to say something. Unmute myself and say something, add something, say something. My laptop doesn't have a good webcam, doesn't have a good microphone either, and that sucks. So I hope I can get those things sometime soon in the future. Anyways, I'm gonna have lunch now, and I'm gonna do anything as scheduled. Minecraft, I'm gonna okay. First thing, thoughts update. Then Minecraft, then I'm gonna work out, then shower, dinner, college homework, another movie, because one movie a day is not enough. Gotta watch two. And yeah. Time now is 7:12 p.m. I have not left my apartment for 7 days now, and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to work out. I'm going to do 50 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 5 pull-ups. If I can't do 5 pull-ups, 1 is good enough, because for someone so weak like me, 1 pull-up is already extremely difficult. 50 push-ups, that's actually a little bit less than what I can actually do within, 15 minutes? But I have to balance it out because I have to do other sit-ups and stuff. So yeah, 100 sit-ups, 50 push-ups, 5 pull-ups. End of deal. So I did about 90 push-ups, no, 90 sit-ups. Maybe it's because I haven't done any sit-ups for like an entire year. Like any real sit-up session. So I just got really tired. I don't know what's wrong with my left arm. My elbow. So I did around 20 push-ups, and then there's a bar, like an iron bar, and I did like 50 vertical push-ups, and then I did pull-ups, but the bar was really low, so my feet could touch the ground. So I did 5, but basically I jumped up. And speaking of jumping, I jumped like 20 times and my leg is tired. So there you go. And I did a little skipping as well. Like running, except bouncy, so it's skipping. Time now is 10:06 p.m. on February 23rd. So yeah, I did push-ups and sit-ups and stuff. Instead of running, because running is an aerobic exercise. And I was embarrassing, honestly, but at the same time I wasn't that afraid to do push-ups and sit-ups like an idiot in front of everyone, because I think they will understand. I'm a skinny teenager. I want to grow some mass. I'm struggling. What else would you expect? Um, I came back home, took a shower, ate dinner. My mom arrived home. Um, that's it. Now I'm just waiting. I'm grinding XP right now by just standing here. I'm just standing here, and I'm waiting. Zombies spawn. They go down. They transport to a system upwards, and then they drop down here. The babies die immediately because they got low health. But yeah, if you watch my Minecraft series, you should know what I'm talking about. So I'm just waiting here, and then later I'm gonna listen to some music. Oh, I gotta do some homework. I forgot to do that. Oh yeah. Okay, this is getting a little annoying. All right, gotta turn the whole volume off. I am so towards the end of the script writing class, someone in the chat had an idea. Yo, let's make a group chat, and then another person said, "I'm down." Uh, like an American, like that's something an American would say. Like I've never heard someone who speaks English say this word other than Americans. I'm down. I'm down. So I said I'm down too, and a lot of people hopped in, and I don't. And then they said Discord in the school website, like the Canvas. Um, and that's kind of confusing. So, is he asking us to drop our Discord usernames and tag and send it to them, or like are they going to open one of those links where you click on it, like you get invited, you click on it, and you immediately join? Probably the latter. Hopefully the latter. But yeah, I'm expanding. I'm expanding. Okay, I'm showing my face. I'm actively joining the Discord chat. I still haven't received the link yet. Hopefully I do. Make some connections. So we were watching The Lookout, a movie today, which is just okay. And one of the side characters in that story, the actor of that side character did this table read sort of thing with one of my classmates, who is the same one that I was referring to when I said he was also in the film noir class, which is really interesting. Like, oh my god, like this is how many steps away from Hollywood stardom? 3, 4? School class connection, okay, college class connection, small time, maybe indie film kind of table read to a larger actor, and then to a major studios. 4 steps? Holy shit. So, but then again, at the same time, I have to admit the film industry gets really, really friggin' competitive. Okay. And, yeah. Just, I don't know, man. When I go there, I need to make more connections and stuff. But yeah, that's basically it, honestly. Not much else. I want to drink cola. I want to drink Coca-Cola. I don't know. I'm gonna finish the script today, hopefully. Or maybe not. Honestly, there's no difference. Finishing it today and finishing it tomorrow, there's no difference. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Kingsley's brother followed me on Instagram, which is huge because Kingsley's brother, you think Kingsley is friggin' successful in a chat, and he is. Kingsley's brother is just the same. Kingsley's older brother he got like a 9 in IELTS, which is full mark. He got like a 5 double star in everything, and he's handsome and 12 girlfriends. Like, you know the deal. So now my public Instagram account is now up to 160 followers. I still won't reveal my Instagram on YouTube now because I'm still at Hong Kong, meaning that actually there's no difference, but it's just not many people follow, like not many people from my own personal life follow me on Twitter. So I reveal my Twitter at ease. That's all. I also want to mention that in the Discord server, which Nick opened, where it's an OSU server, even though, like, I don't care, right? 3 other random people joined. I don't know who they are, and they were immediately, like, making jokes. One of them had an Amelia Watson profile picture, and Nick was like, "Say hi, everyone," and then Tyrus nonchalantly says, "Yo." And I was like, okay, since I'm online, I don't want to look like an asshole. I'm like, and I don't want to just say hi, like, that's so cold-blooded. So I was like, Amelia Watson? And yeah, basically there's that. Really weird. I wonder who they are. Probably a bunch of Brits. I don't know. It's 10:32. Just want to say that I got my hopes up. Kingsley's older brother immediately unfollowed me. I just checked. He immediately unfollowed me. He realized how much of a loser I am, and was like, you know what, this guy, nobody knows him. Why should I care? Bye-bye. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh well, it's not that I care all that much. Yay.